Last year, I reviewed the Marks and Spencer cake jars. Now, when they came out, it was crazy. They were sold out everywhere. Everyone was talking about them. And I remember sitting there thinking, people obviously don't know that cake jars have been around for years and years and years. Us bakers know they've been around for years and years and years, but it's just, a big organization like Marks and Spencer brings them out, and it's like, oh, what's a cake jar then? I remember when I used to bake cakes, I made some cake jars for a market once and I didn't sell one of them because people were looking at them like, what is that? And I explained to them, well, it's cake in a jar. So, you can bring it on the go. Because there's a lid on it, you don't have to finish it all off. It keeps the freshness in. And people just didn't get the concept. I didn't sell one cake jar at that market. So Marks and Spencer bringing it out and it's like, oh, this big new phenomenal thing. But Asda have recently brought out some cake jars, and I was like, I think the cake jar train has kind of gone away a bit because you can still buy them at Marks and Spencer, but the hype has kind of gone down. But I wanted to try the Asda ones to compare contrast in terms of flavour. So let's taste these Asda cake jars. Okay, so this is the birthday cake jar. Each of these jars are £2.75, which is already cheaper than the Marks and Spencer's ones, which range from £4 to £4.25, depending where you buy it. Because, for example, Ocado sells Marks and Spencer stuff, so it's a bit more expensive on there. So let's have a look. That's what it's like inside. Now, my thing is with cake jars is that there's always so much buttercream, and this is loaded with buttercream, and I'm not the biggest fan of buttercream. I don't hate it, but I don't like loads of it. So I'm going to try and dig my way and get to the cake. And we'll see what the cake is like. Oh, wow. That buttercream is so sweet. Oh, way too sweet for me. The cake itself is not too bad if I can get to it. Yeah. No, I mean, so this is basically like a Victoria sponge. So you have the cake, the jam, and the buttercream. Too sweet for me, way too sweet. Don't really like this one. The next one up is the triple choc cake jar. So this one it's a chocolate sponge laid with chocolate flavour, frosting, chocolate sauce, and white, dark, and milk chocolate covered. Oh, rice chips. Is that rice chips? Interesting. I mean, didn't I mean like Rice Krispies? Oh, okay. Rice chips. So that's the inside of it. Again, let me try and dig my way to the cake. This one's a lot better. I feel because obviously the chocolate, it takes some of the sweetness off. So yeah, it's not as sweet as the other one. So this one is a lot better for me. Again, though, the amount of buttercream is just ridiculous. If you're a buttercream fan, you'll love these, but yeah, I'm not. So this one is better. Now I think there is another flavour, but these are the only two available. So yeah. So my conclusions. It was a while ago that I tasted the Marks and Spencer's ones, but from what I remember, there isn't really much different. I wouldn't say the Marks and Spencer's ones are better. It's probably about the same. So if you like cake jars, just get the Asda ones in it. Save yourself a couple of pounds. So that's my review. So I prefer the chocolate one to they call it birthday cake. It's basically Victoria sponge. Let me know in the comments if you tried these ones, either the Asda ones or the Marks and Spencer ones. And I'll leave up here a link to the video of me reviewing the Marks and Spencer ones. Until next time, cake lovers.